Hey guys, welcome back to somé.craftz. I have something exciting today to share with you. I don't know how many of you follow Perskepit Aanlyn on Facebook, but you might have noticed recently they released a fairy dust roll range. At first I was like, meh. I have some fairy dust rolls from another company and my stash is out of control. Do I really need another diamond painting? But as you can clearly see, curiosity definitely killed this cat. So I ordered this on Thursday the 21st of September and it was delivered to my door on Friday the 22nd of September, which is when I'm recording this because I refuse to wait. This one will be kitted up immediately. This is one of the premium range diamond paintings, so it comes in a black postal tube with our Perskepit branding over here and a thumbnail of our image over here. So this one is called Native. It is a 50 by 75 centimeter canvas and it has round rolls. Inside your tube you will get your canvas, your drills, a toolkit and a sticker sheet. Two actually, by the looks of it. Here we have our first sticker sheet. This one is printed on photo paper. You can see over here we have the Perskepit branding, our size, thumbnail of the image and our start and end date. And then if you look over here, we have 50 colors. Wow. Ooh. You guys see what I see? You could probably, if it would focus. So down here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drills marked with an N. Now, I'm assuming those are our fairy dust drills. And then we have our second sticker sheet. I think they're exactly the same. Let's have a look at our toolkit. First off, we have this mermaid pen. Sort of a novelty pen. It's really cute. I love the colors. Then we have our little tray. We have some baggies. Some tweezers with a slanted edge. We have our wax, our pink pen, and a two-placer. So there you go. Let's have a look at our canvas. As you can see, we've got a scalloped edge. This is a, I think Minette calls it a satin or silk canvas. Soft back like we all know and love. This is the closest I can get to fitting it all in. I am in widescreen, so sorry if it's a bit distorted, but this is the only way I can show you the whole canvas. I'm just going to take you on a quick little tour of the canvas. Up at the top we have the Perskepit website. Over here to our left we have a thumbnail and a nice big sized legend. And for easy reference, another one on the right hand side. And then down here we have our image size and the Perskepit Aanlyn logo. Brought you guys in a little closer so we can have a look at the plastic. You can see it's a nice medium thickness plastic. And our sticky test. It is a very sticky board glue. I think this is a good spot to have a look at the printing. As you can see, on our darker colors we have white printing, and on the light ones we mostly have black. But even on this, which is a lighter color, you can still very clearly see the symbols. We have very faint training wheels, so that shouldn't be a problem. Not that I expect it to be anything other than absolute perfection, but yeah, just to give you an idea, this is the very clear, very nice printing and symbols on the canvas. And lastly, let's have a look at our drills and our inventory sheet. So you can see it is marked with our thumbnail. Tells us it's a round drill canvas. It has 5 fairy dust drills. We have the size of the canvas and the model number of the canvas, and of course here we have a complete list of all our drills, their DMC codes, their symbols, the quantity used in the canvas, and how many bags you have. Now by now you know I don't like going through the colors individually, especially if they're packed like this, because I can never make them fit back in. So just to give you an idea, every bag is marked with the number that corresponds to the number on the inventory sheet, as well as the DMC color. And as you can see, okay, my camera really doesn't want to focus today. So you can see we have all these lovely colorful shades, blues and pinks, oranges, greens, and of course a lot of black. The reason for all that black is because we have black color blocking here, we have black color blocking here, and over here in our hair, and down here, and of course this whole part down here. But the real question is, what do the fairy dust drills look like? Now, as usual, a camera does not do these justice, but as you can see, there's a little dusting of glitter on top of the drills. We have, show this one this way around, we have 2 different greens, then we have 550, which is a lovely purple. We have 602, which is a nice bright pink. And then we have 208, which is a lighter color of purple. Okay, so let's find our AB drills. First up, we have 208, which is sort of a little circle with a stripe next to it. Let's see. In the purple areas, we have some up here. I really need a bigger desk. Then we have a scattering over here and all the way over here. Our next fairy dust drill is a strange little, it sort of looks like 2Ks back to back. So I found one down here and a few more of the 208s. We have a nice little scattering over here into here, and then 2 up here in the star. Next up, we have a little pink chevron-ish sign, which we find over here. All of this. We have some more over here. And then we have a nice little block over here with a lot of those 602s. Then we have a green question mark, which is 701. We'll start over here. You can see there's a bunch of them. I have some more over here next to her shoulder. Then we've got a scattering over here. Some more over here in her face. Some more over here in the moon. And then we've got a few here in the wolf. There in the wolf. And another little scattering over here. And our last fairy dust drill is 904. Which is another bright green one. And its symbol is the sum sign. So we have a few bright green ones over here and over here, up here in his ears, as well as here. Then we have a little scattering over here. Quite a few over here in the moon. Some more over here. Then we've got a nice little piece over here as well as there. And another block over here. There you have it, guys. This one is native from the new premium fairy dust roll range from Perskepit. As I mentioned, it is a round roll canvas in the size 50 by 75. I find that to be a very manageable size, but still big enough to give you a bit of a challenge. We have 50 colors, of which 5 are fairy dust. You get a nice toolkit. We have an inventory sheet and we have a sticker sheet. If you all will please excuse me, I need to go get this up and start working on it immediately. Okay guys, so this is a random thought I had while editing the video. Fairy dust rolls are kind of new, so a lot of people don't actually know what it is, and I thought maybe I should show you guys what the difference is between fairy dust rolls and normal, if you want to call them, bead rolls. You know, the ones that we're all used to because they've been around for a while. So the fairy dust rolls are basically the same as these regular rolls that I'm working with now, except they have a sort of little mica powder glitter mixed into them, so they pick up a lot easier. It doesn't fight with your wax the way that an bead roll does. You can see on your screen, I'll pop a little photo in. It also doesn't distort the color as much as the iridescent AB coating does, which I really like, because I just generally feel with an AB you need to be very careful, because the color can come out a lot different than what you want it to be. I think the best example of that is probably free tens. It's not that I don't like free ten bead rolls. I actually love them. They're really nice, but they don't appear black at all. So you have to be really careful with your placement on the canvas. Whereas a fairy dust roll, I feel like it enhances the area of the canvas that it's on, but it doesn't overpower the original color. So I can refer back to the photo. You'll see the green fairy dust appears to be more green, and the AB one in places looks more blue, and in other places has a sort of golden shine. I'm learning. It's a lot more difficult to diamond paint and talk than I thought it would be. I should have probably thought about that before I decided to film this. While we're at it, I'll share a few thoughts on my experience with the canvas so far. The drills have been really nice. This is my little trash tray. Very few of these are actually trash. I put all the stragglers in there that I find between other colors and the ones that I drop, and then if I see there's a color that matches, I add it to the color where it belongs. I've really enjoyed working on this canvas so far. I haven't done much, I realize. I have done a lot of free tin color blocking. All of that is 310. What I have done, and I don't really think you can see it because as usual AB drills don't translate well to camera, but I have changed the rendering on the stars and I've replaced some of the colors with white ABs because I just feel like it gives me more of a starry vibe. Then if we go down here, sorry if I'm making somebody seasick, we can see these and the purple ones over here. Those are my fairy dust rolls and they are looking sparkly and beautiful. The other thing I'm really enjoying about the canvas, I don't know if you can see, this appears more muted. Like, there's a very muted tone to the printing of the canvas. But then if you compare it to this and up here, it's like super bright. So it sort of feels like my canvas is coming alive as I am going on. If I have to mention a negative, there's a lot of confetti, but there's also a lot of color blocking. So I guess it sort of balances out, but over here, for example, there are so many different colors in that little space that if you don't like confetti, this will definitely drive you insane. Personally, I don't mind it. I'm good with either color blocking or confetti, but I'm not a fan of unnecessary confetti, if I can put it like that. Some spaces in here, but of course I need to see when it's done. I've sort of felt like it might not have been entirely necessary for so much confetti. The other thing I've noticed is this canvas wrinkles a bit more easily than I'm used to, but when I lay the drills down, you can see it's perfectly flat. So just maybe something to be mindful of when you get your canvas. Just straighten out the plastic. It was actually my own stupidity. I should have done that, but I didn't get around to it because I was in a hurry to get started. So yeah, overall I really love the image. I love the printing. The drills are working fabulously. I'm struggling a bit with the confetti, but I think it's a case of I need to see the picture as a whole before I decide whether it's too much confetti or not. It is, of course, let's call it side effect of computer rendering. Computers tend to put in a bunch of colors to make up a space of a color. So I think when I'm done and I step back, I'll probably understand why it was necessary for all the colors. Now, let's get back to the regular video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.